In their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 55 yards. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Second and 5 now. Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. 22 yards there, a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
11.
15 First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Come on, boy.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Wilson. Flush. It's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Gold with the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it. which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Wilson rolling to his right, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now Garoppolo gets this one to use check. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On second down, a run with Breida. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the night, as they have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Switch.
They run it with Breida, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. A run here with Lynch. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone deep.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down at the 10.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
12. Hey, team 6. Team 6. 54. 61. Matchbox lights. Hey, check 24. 12, fellas. Here we go. 65. Hey, zoom. Right there.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Wilson. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, he'll try and run it.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? space, and he takes off.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game now tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Quan Alexander able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
14, got it.
Now Wilson steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. 11. I'm coming for you, son.
They run with Breida. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. This is Breida. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Under 10, 10. 2. 11. Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 54. Man out. Check 3.
They'll try to run this one in. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go.
As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
11.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One last shot for Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.